Let's go. I got next. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Moments away at Wells Fargo Center, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, it's been tough sledding. The loss is mounting. They're simply not playing up to capacity. How to fix it is the question. Incredible so far this season, just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do.
Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke.
You know, that trade that you mentioned isn't making front page news, but sometimes the best trades are the quiet ones. But I really believe this is going to pay dividends for this team in the future.
Yeah, you don't always have to make the huge splash to make the biggest impact. A lot of times when you can just fill voids and find the right role players, that can be equally as important.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there at Pau Gasol. And it's Freak in at the point guard. To the paint. Gasol kicks to Butler. Bulls moving the ball around. There's Freak. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. First quarter, just over a minute played. And stolen by Freak. Portis, the pass to Freak. Jacks up a three. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Freak. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
No luck. And it's Chicago the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
To the hoop. Harper's shot is good. Harper's got his first basket of the night.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Just 5 on the clock. Butler from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The three. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And really just a lack of awareness.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Mirotic. McDermott's checked in for Tony Roten. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. Butler against Harper. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bulls trail by 9. And for Chicago, Freak in at point guard. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Pau Gasol is out there with Portis. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He finished with 34 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And so here is Chicago. Philadelphia able to drain the three.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity. He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Harper, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Freak. Another three for Chicago.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, two more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Unloads from 9. Some solid defense from Gasol.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket for McDermott.
Well, they've really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
That's good. 13 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
From deep three-point range, and it's Freak missing. The 76ers leading by 5. Harper kicks to Grant. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Score of the basket is 50. Of the game, he's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. And they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Now Harper following the three-point attempt by Freak. Dishes it to Okafor. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls trail by 4. Passes it to Freak. Can't connect from long distance. Takes the 13-footer, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's 9 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Just no chance for the small. Smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really...
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Bulls trail by 6. They've got David Lee. He's out there with Grant. Okafor out there with Harper. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And Philadelphia has possession. They've led by as much as 10. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Jahlil Okafor on top.
You know, he's gotten to the top of that list because he has a terrific sense and touch around the basket. He just finds ways to convert low post opportunities.
Yeah, I concur with that. But it's not just finesse with him, guys. I mean, he can use his strength as well. He'll get his points the soft or the hard way.
And so here is Philadelphia following the three-point attempt by Freak, and he gets it to go. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
For Chicago, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. The free throw drop. Bulls trail by 9. Freak with it. He's got 14. Fires the 3, and the basket good. Freak's got 17 now.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Pondexter dishes to Embiid. Pondexter the pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Noel missing.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt them. Rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And here is Pondexter following the three-pointer by Freak. Feeds to Pondexter. And Noel kicks to Lee to the left side wing. Down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And let's take a look at the numbers for David Lee. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
He was all alone on that one.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And here are the 76ers now. A 2-point game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stolen away. And here is Harper. 10 points for him. Here's Grant. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the 76ers lead by 4. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And here are the Bulls now. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Freak, and he dunks it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. The 76ers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Taking a look at the Bulls. Freak, he's in at the point. Portis is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Rose in at the 2 spot. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Butler on the wing. The tray. That is good.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And Philadelphia has possession. They've led by as much as 10. And here they go. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Butler. And that's now 7 points for Rose.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
First one falls for him.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And the Bulls making a change here. McDermott's checked in.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
The 76ers leading by 4. Outside Harper to the right side. Takes the 13-footer. Okafor gets the bucket. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now here's Freak. Outside Butler. Freak sets a screen for Butler. There's a good screen. Another 3 for Chicago.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And the second free throw, good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Pass to Harper. The feed now to Lee. No luck. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls trail by 4. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gasol screen, and Butler, here we go. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Screen by Grant. Right side Harper. Pass to Okafor. Back to Harper. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
And here is Harper following the three-pointer by Freak. And it's Freak with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Butler dishes to McDermott. That one goes. Count it.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Okafor. Not enough on that one as it misses. Now, Freak. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Freak. 25 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on them.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points. And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. He's got 22. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Here's the screen. Good-looking screen by Gasol. The dish to McDermott. Bulls moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. And Okafor with the block. Defended by Butler. Here's Harper. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Here's Freak. And the Bulls with another miss. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Okafor. And he overshot that one, missing.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Another shot, Gasol. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Here's Freak. Gets the 3 to fall.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Here's Harper. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Start of overtime just upon us as they get ready for the jump ball. And so here we go. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Bulls shooting 47%, pretty solid. McDermott kicks to Gasol. To take the lead, it's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. Gasol a screen. They set the screen. Butler attacking. It's in!
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Gasol's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. And Gasol comes to help. And stolen by Freak. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Lee left side. 76ers moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Noel. Here's Grant. His three-pointers off the mark.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans.
Derek, congratulations on a... great win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Freak. And we witnessed tonight just how he came to be the NBA's #1 scorer. He's just on another level when it comes to putting the ball in the basket. Did it all game long. Again.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight?
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA the Chicago Bulls. Last outing for Chicago, they ended up with a win against Philadelphia. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's
Live from Orlando, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. This game marks the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Freak in at the point.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Off target from outside. Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jennings in the corner. Here's the 3. Jennings with another miss. Now the Bulls with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And, Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Vucevic with the bucket.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Here's Freak. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. And a new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Change the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
And the foul call. Hold on, Freak. That's his first foul. Here are the Magic now. 4-point game. Here's Oladipo, and that one hits back iron.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Banks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and
And Gasol now top of the key. Feeds it to McDermott. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. No problems knocking that one down. Butler's got 5 points so far.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Here's Banks. Got a hand on it. Lonzo looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And the Bulls making a change here. Rose is checked in. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Oladipo misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Lets it go from deep. And there's Derrick Rose on the end. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-4 run. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Fournier out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Banks in at the 3, the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 34 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
The Magic trail by 17. Outside Gordon. Now the dish to Fournier. Butler against Banks. He kicks to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Payton, good. Payton's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Freak missing. The Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Vucevic a screen on Butler. Fournier, that's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Fournier's got 7.
perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Banks after Pau Gasol's bucket. Kicks to Fournier. Buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space.
Sets a screen for Rose. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal.
Oh, an illegal screen.
Freak with it. It could go, and no good trying to get that one. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 8. And now let's catch up.
Well, Pau